Are you gonna be next to us? You can sit in the middle if you want. It's like, chill with us.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, Brett.
Yeah, dog.
We don't bite.
Is it okay? I have a beer. Sure. Okay, just making sure. I don't know, like who all you're like showing this to.
No, man, you go for it.
Don't drink, kids.
Hey, bro, is it rolling, bro? Yeah, bro. Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is shout out Cat TV, but Hairlight the Hero. What's up, guys?
What up?
You doing alright today?
Doing good. So far, so good.
Sweet. So, the first question is, who came up with the band name?
I think that's for you.
Oh yeah, so our band name, it was started by another guy. We had two bands and they all formed. And the guy that was in the other band, he already had the band name. But like, probably not even 2 months after he joined, he was like, I think I want to start a death metal band. And so he left and he just left us with the name.
Oh,
yeah.
No, at the same time.
Yeah.
I forgot that. I forgot everybody's name.
Oh.
I'm Dylan.
I'm James.
James.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Brandon.
Sweet. Good names, y'all. Hell yeah.
What was your name again?
It's on Dumb Monster. Alright, and what are y'all's favorite movies?
Favorite movies? Go for it.
Favorite movie? Oh, come on now. Don't put me on the spot first. Good Will Hunting.
Sweet.
Do you like apples? Do I?
Stem apples. How about stem apples? My favorite movie. Dang it. Maybe. Actually, probably Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Nice. Are you not entertained? Yeah. I think that's my favorite movie. That was like the first DVD I think I bought too. When like the DVDs became a thing. I think I had Rugrats in Paris. Just dating myself for sure. Yeah. Rugrats in Paris, the first DVD. Or is that your favorite movie?
It's still
Yeah. I got a lot of it the first movie. It was like orange,
My favorite is The Crow. The Crow. It was a box set my parents left the babysitter with me, and they were like, "Do not show him this movie. The only one he can't watch in the cabin." Right as soon as they left this
It's really like Blade Runner or... Fuck it, I'm gonna say The Room. Room? Yeah, I'm gonna say The Room. The Room is an understood masterpiece. Fair. A misunderstood masterpiece.
Is that the one with the guy?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Yo, hi, Mark.
Okay, so what are y'all's favorite video games?
Oh, mine's Call of Duty. Yeah, I play like constantly.
Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Nice.
Oh, fuck!
Nice. No, Zelda.
Nintendo 64 Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, that's great.
Like you can't,
Sick,
still can't beat it.
Damn it. I changed my answer.
Mine's probably, honestly, what's the one I always play? Honestly, the Insomniac, the Spider-Man game that came out a couple
dang.
years ago, dude.
Bro, I can't even beat that game. It's probably
Dude, I played it so many fucking times. I have to say that.
Okay. I'm a sucker for Mortal Kombat. Oh yeah.
Oh, same.
I can honestly say Mortal Kombat. I mean, Elden Ring is like my current one.
Yeah.
But Mortal Kombat's like my shit. I've liked that for like 30 years. So, I mean, I'm a fucking old man. So.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Okay, I got another question for y'all. What are y'all's names for right now?
Oh wow. For us to play with, or like would we like to see?
Yeah, either one.
Yeah.
Yes.
If it was big yes. Dang. Oh yeah, okay, actually it's not that hard. For me, like I guess it would be like I don't know, like say like us with like probably My Chemical Romance, The Used as well, probably. And then also Take It Back Sunday, I think. It's like a straight emo story, you know. It's like a emo like a 2004 like era emo tour like that. I think that'd be rad as shit. I would love to do one like that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I would just add Slipknot to that list.
Oh, that'd be sick.
That'd be sick.
Say Salesman.
Mine would, I would add Citizen. And like one of my current favorites right now is Mira. I really like Mira. And then maybe Underoath.
Yeah.
Like some of my idols, those guys are just gonna play the crap out of me.
How huge is this lineup though?
Festival.
Okay, festival.
We're headlining. Slipknot.
Yeah, you guys. He just added.
Hell yeah, bro.
Literally just Slipknot.
You have anyone to add?
5. Mine would definitely be Thrice. Thrice.
Yeah.
Arctic Monkeys and
That's good.
Architects. Architects.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, a dream place to travel to.
Dream place to travel to.
Japan.
Nice.
Playing a festival in Japan would be the.
Yo, that'd be fucking badass.
Yeah, he's done that.
Lucky ass, bro. Nice.
For some reason, I don't know why, but I've always wanted to go to the cliffs of Moher. I feel like that just,
Yeah.
like ever since I was a kid, like I've always wanted to go to the cliffs of Moher. Go check it out in Ireland.
Pretty good.
Actually, I want to go to Scotland. I've never been to Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah, I would love to go to Scotland and just get like hammered
You wanna
drunk
kill-
with like some dude. I would wear it.
Yeah, free ball.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, looks
Right.
Yeah, thanks. That's like the only way to wear a kilt too. It's like you can't if like you're wearing like undies or whatever like that. It's like you're a poser.
No.
Yeah, you got a free ball, dude. You got
free ball that shit.
Let 'em
Yeah, right. What the wind blows?
That's right.
Mine
drop my
would be
pistol.
Japan, honestly.
Yo, dope.
Simple as that.
Man, it's sick, dude. Dedicated fans too.
Oh, they go hard as fuck.
Yeah.
James, what about you? What'd you say?
He said,
Big fan?
Big fan.
Okay, your favorite cartoon when y'all was growing up?
Oh dang. Oh god, there's talk about dating yourself right there. Too.
Yeah.
That's like I was all about Nickelodeon
Nickelodeon?
growing up, yeah. So like I was way into I don't know if I have a favorite.
Oh, I've got one.
I was all about like Rugrats and like Doug and Hey Arnold and what else? Rugrats, Doug, Hey Arnold.
Rocket
probably.
Power.
Rocket Power was a good one. Freaking Angry Beavers was pretty dope.
Hell yeah.
All those until I was like 8 or so, and then I discovered Dragon Ball Z and it was game over.
Damn it.
All of our answers.
That's all, yeah, that's all.
Dragon Ball Z.
Actually, I was pretty into the original Pokemon too.
Yeah, Pokemon.
yeah.
Indigo League, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
dude.
Dragon Ball Z was because whenever I like back in the day, like I would wake up in the morning before school and Dragon Ball Z would be on first.
Yep.
And then Pokemon would be on right afterwards. I'll like watch both of those like every morning.
I stopped at Dragon Ball.
That's pretty good right
Yeah, hell yeah.
So the Dragon Ball Z that came out the first time they ran it in America, and Goku went Super Saiyan for the first time fighting Frieza.
Yeah, yeah.
That episode, my dad made us this horrible dinner, and he was like, "You can't watch TV until you finish." He finished the dinner right when the episode started. So I
Oh my god.
as quick as I could, but I couldn't finish it, and I heard the TV in the background, but I couldn't watch it. I was crying, begging him. He had no idea what I was talking about.
For me, it's like basically same as James, like any Nickelodeon cartoon and like Dragon Ball Z, because Trunks is literally like my spirit animal. I fucking love Trunks.
Yeah.
All Real Monsters was pretty cool too.
That was
Trunks is the background on your computer, isn't it?
Yes,
Yeah, it
yes,
is,
he is. I love Trunks.
Yo, dope.
Yes,
Dragon Ball Z nerds.
Yeah.
If you have any superpower, what would it be?
Man.
I want to fly. I've dreamt about flying a lot.
That makes sense. Me too. That's a lot of fly, yeah. I don't know. For me, probably like I don't know. Flying would be cool. I was gonna say flying.
Hell yeah.
Pretty great. No, it'd be kind of cool to like have like Superman strength, you know? Like if you were gonna, yeah, well, you know, I don't know, shit. Like if
Oh,
you like,
shit, yeah.
you know, like if you
Oh, yeah.
drop something and it rolls under the car or something, like no big deal. Just grab it. Pull it.
Right?
Okay.
Well, I'll do you one better because what I dream about, I actually learned to lucid dream, and I have two powers, and one is flying, but the other one is Jedi Force powers.
That would be cool.
So whenever something rolls under the car or
Yeah,
whatever,
why
I
not
just
think
go
of
like this,
Yeah.
and it just comes.
Feels like
And I
it,
literally,
bro.
like all of my dreams, I literally am like at work, and then I just like, oh, can you pick that up? I go for it.
Damn, Jedi powers.
Yes,
would be
master.
sick.
Yeah, that'd be good. That would be sick.
I would honestly, basically anything that like Doctor Strange or the Beyonder or like Reed Richards, like those kind of guys that can warp time and shit.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, something like that. I would say either that or I'd be like a Harry Potter character. Like I
You know what I'm saying, Loki?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
when they don't like my when they don't like my band's new song, Avada Kedavra.
Brandon loved that.
That's good.
Okay, growing up, what kind of band did you guys grow up listening to?
Oh, okay. Man, you know what? Okay, whenever I really got into bands and stuff, I think the first one was Jimmy Eat World, and then like Sum 41. I remember those were my first records. I think I bought too. Jimmy Eat World. My brother bought Sum 41, and then it like developed into. I think my neighbor. We were moving overseas, and she made burned a disc of like Hoobastank and freaking Hoobastank and New Found Glory Sticks and Stones record.
Yeah.
And then it just went off. Oh, and Taking Back Sunday.
Yeah.
As well. Yeah. Yeah.
Was it?
Tell your friends. And then from there, whenever I really got obsessed, like it was actually My Chemical Romance.
Absolutely.
I think, yeah, because I got shown like the I'm Not Okay music video right when it came out, and then, like after that I was like done. So I joined the band, and then like that's what I've been doing ever since.
Yeah.
After that, yeah.
Similar for me when I was a kid. I told my parents, I was like, that same babysitter that showed me The Crow, they said, don't let him watch MTV2, and so she immediately put on MTV2. And I heard my first ever song, which was Bodies by Drowning.
Oh yes.
When I was a kid, I would be in the car and I would hear System of a Down, like Chop Suey and all that, and I would be like, Mom, I'm listening. But when I got older, like 10, 11, I heard Bodies, and I just like told my parents, I was like, Christmas, I want heavy music. And the only two CDs they could find in Walmart that didn't have the parental sticker on it was POD and Linkin Park. So Hybrid Theory, and those are my first favorite bands. But then a few years later, same thing. I saw I'm Not Okay, the music video by Mike Kim.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm that now. And then the first time I heard A Decade Under the Influence by Taking Back Sunday, I was like, that is my life now.
Yeah.
So just a mix of metal and
growing up very young, I guess, like my dad's kind of turned me on to like Peter Frampton, like Van Halen. So that's kind of like, that was like the path.
Yeah.
And then like, don't laugh at me, but like Limp Bizkit was like,
I can't be mad at you for that, dude.
dude, like
I was
West
listening to that shit.
Borland, I have a thing for like when guitarists are just like weird and mysterious and shit. Like I'm attracted to that. I fall into that. Like I love that as a guitarist. So it was like Limp Bizkit, and then Hybrid Theory came out, and I love that. And then it started transitioning deeper into like the emo shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Census Spells, Let It Hold You, Discovering the Waterfront by Silverstein.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was good.
I agree with these two. Like, dude, when I saw My Chemical Romance, which by the way, I don't know if you know this, they actually played at Dos Amigos for the year. Like 2004.
What?
This is like, they were like nothing. They weren't even that big.
But like that was before the Three Cheers record, I think.
No, it was like a month or two, like after Three Cheers came out.
Dude, it was like just before they like exploded.
And it's crazy because like me and my friends, we met like Frank, and we saw Gerard just like smoking a cigarette, being fucking cool as fuck. I was more excited than like every other girl there. Like, like my Chemical Romance is literally like a big influence, big time. And Ray Torres and shit.
Actually, Gerard's the only time I ever like almost black. Like I was in a recording. I was in Jim Henson Studios in Hollywood, and I was doing like a session, and Gerard was there with Ray Toro. I didn't know it, but I was like in like one of these like side like kind of like lounge rooms, and I was on the phone with my wife, and Gerard like just crucified the glass walls. I actually dropped my phone. I was like on my foot, and then Gerard, like I think he heard it because he looked like he didn't turn towards me, but he looked like out the side of his eyes at me, like. Go. And then like I ran like out of the room, and like I looked down the hall, and he was fucking gone.
Yeah, he was like, he disappeared. He ran.
Yeah, dude, he was like right here. Yeah, that was probably one of the only times I got like sparked with. But
Definitely because on the band, like growing up with me and him, cause our house was been like around like hip hop.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to cover hip hop. Like the only hip hop artist was like the very first day when Drake came out with that like the dance music like.
yeah.
Or like Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
After that I found bands like Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday,
nice. Yeah.
And Mike Kim, and throughout my years on 2012, I found Awesome Love.
Yeah.
After that, he got me to a band called 3 Hours Down.
Yeah.
And,
Oh my God, Kryptonite, that was my shit.
Hell yeah, man.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Can I tell y'all my Kryptonite story?
Oh no.
Dude, Kryptonite. So when you learn guitar, it was how I learned bar chords. You know, bar chords are so you have to do your fingers in a weird way, but every song has them.
Yeah.
So I learned it for that song Kryptonite, so I could come here to Midland and show my dad. And I just started playing guitar. So I took months and learned Kryptonite, and I was so proud. So I literally brought my guitar over, and as we're driving back from the airport, the song comes on the radio, so I turn it up and I go, "Hey Dad," I was like, "Hey, have you heard this song?" And he goes, "Yeah, isn't this the lamest fucking shit you've ever fucking heard?"
Wow.
I go, "Yeah, I hate this song."
No.
Bro, you want a hug, man? Yeah.
Oh. After I learned that song, I was like, oh, this is all I need to know.
Yep.
I really wasn't big into music growing up, and then I had an older brother that's about 4 years old, and he was big into like rock and 2 Doors Down, things like that. And then one day he decided I think he got invited to go to a Chevelle concert.
Oh yeah.
So I grew up like the dominant part of my childhood in New Orleans, actually, right outside of New Orleans. Bell Chase, 20 minutes outside of New Orleans. We got to go see them at House of Blues one weekend. And that kind of sparked the rock and roll thing for us. We started listening to Chevelle and like Incubus and just tip of the iceberg stuff. And then that same Halloween, like just a few months later, we got invited to go to a big Halloween event in New Orleans. It's like a huge thing and all that. And we get there, and their 3 Days Grace was playing. And we're like, who is this band?
Yeah.
Like, I Hate Everything About You. Yeah. You know, just young kids. We had no idea that music like that existed.
I hate everything about that was huge.
And it was, for its time. And it started there. And that's, like, as soon as we left that concert that night, or that Halloween show, we immediately branched off into like Between Buried and Me, all the heavy stuff like August Burns Red, and just started discovering this whole new world of rock and metal. And then it just went from like old school rock to just metal all the way. Under Oath, ABR, like, yeah, fucking ran with it. That was metal back.
Yeah.
Well, all right, guys, you heard it from the Headlines the Hero. Awesome band, check them out. And now it's music on Spotify too. You want to check them out?
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.